9 months of Rocket League had led to this.
Oh, what a play! Bang!
That opportunity started with...
RLCS X had been littered with incredible moments.
Alpha has denied them 3 times in a row. Fairy, double, Fairy,
Justin in the corner, but broken up is enough. Now he's got so much time.
Championship week would be the epitome. We'd have a slick new overlay, show matches, and a peek into the psyche of these elite cyber athletes.
I'm definitely not gonna come on here and trash talk them.
The world's top players heroically peeled their battered bodies from the floor for one last fight. With $1 million to be won across this massive week, they
what? No, with $1 million literal actual dollars to be won across this massive week. Anyway, those devious fiends at Rocket League Esports headquarters had devised one final funky format, because simply winning one series is way too easy.
We have to talk about what they're playing in, because the games are a little different. Best of 5s, but you have to win 2 best of 5s to move on.
Puzzle pieces now firmly in place, all that was left was for Leaf to say this.
I welcome you to the RLCS Season X Championships.
Queso would get the double Gloucester truckle rolling against Solary. The 6th seed Spaniards had risen to prominence in fall, then dropped Greasy and become cheesy, while Solary had finally found form in spring to become Europe's 5th seed.
First to 2 series would guarantee top 5, $32,000, and a lower quarterfinals match against Top Blokes or Guild.
Solary, they're going to take down Queso.
And Queso have got so much more to offer as well, because they're not doing too much. As I say that, Atomic justifies exactly what I'm talking about.
I've got to say, I'm changing my mind already. Going to complete flip here. I'm going to go to Team Queso for the 2nd series.
Quick as you like, fantastic setup, and what a read.
Oh, so speedy.
We're thinking about the future. The future is Solary take it 2 series in a row. That opportunity started.
It's just so many chances that look like they're going to go in. And that's what is in! Queso had proper quesoed it. Reverse sweeping in the series to avoid being reverse swept in the set.
Classic then.
Solary were out in 6th, but any moments of silence would have to wait. Our 3rd and 4th seeds were next, with Guild favourites. I think this will be quite easy for Guild.
Get a little bit of a break, and it might have been defense breaking down this time, Archie. Although this is getting worse for them. Devo Cool.
Guild need a goal, or they're going to be down to the lower half of this bracket.
Up from Foe, Nolly in
No way.
Nolly looks to go for his goal.
Each game had been within 1 goal, with 3 of the total 7 going to overtime. At the end of the day, though, all that really mattered was the result. Top Blokes had their swagger back.
I'm honestly upset that we dropped the game.
With Europe's double day done and dusted, the region returned to its slumber.
It was now North America's turn to hear LeafX say this.
I'm with Gibbs on this desk the entire week, so I have to make him like me.
What a guy.
6th seed FaZe Clan, who snuck here in a deciding game, would have to take inspiration from Top Blokes upsetting Guild, because G2 with Drees were nastier than ever.
Again, first 2 series would qualify.
We're seeing solo plays up and down the field. AJ, Gyro!
Now JNaps will have a chance to pass it over to Drees, who puts it down to Chicago.
The question is, though, gentlemen, do FaZe have what it takes to bounce back?
This might be the most one-sided game in terms of pressure that we've seen yet, and FaZe still might be finding themselves down.
This one might be on Chicago. Bang!
FaZe and Solary were gone.
Down in the lower bracket, G2 now lay in wait to see whether Space Station Gaming,
The team to beat back in fall,
or Rogue,
who's stolen their place in the Big 4,
would meet them.
That was a tricky play downfield. Rogue, I think, we're thrown off.
Oh my goodness! Look, the passing play. Arsenal puts it away.
Space Station is a team that we've heard from other players plays a very consistent, quote-unquote, boring style of rocket.
It's working for Rogue.
Oh, it's 6.
Oh, I get 6.
Look at them all. They're all there. There's nobody from Space Station back.
Oh, a demolition on a truck on the back line. The first killer, what a pre-jump, and then the block. Arsenal trying to get the pass to Will.
A rip-roaring Rogue reverse sweep was stopped in its tracks by a Series 2 Game 5 overtime. SSG
Team to beat, back in full!
had guaranteed top 4. As for Rogue, they'd have one day to shake off any tilt. Their never-ending back and forth with G2 would soon have its final twist of the season.
Hello there, everybody. Welcome to RLCS X Championships, day number 2.
From the quarterfinals onwards, each region would have just one set per day. Guild would have to actually show up and play Rocket League if they were to beat Queso, who'd apparently made a wish upon a cursed monkey paw and were having one of their good weeks.
On the other side of things, it was lackluster, trying to find his teammate across the net as well. Finding the chance for Atomic. He's got a double tap! Poor old Guild had been the better team, but they had nothing to show for it.
They're getting above the play. They're taking a lot of them off the top of Guild hoods, and VK Salen's gonna spike one into the lower right-hand corner.
Devo wants to go up. I don't think he has any boost either. Dementor just fakes him out. They've got so much control. They've got the entire pitch in the palm of their hands.
This cheesy old truckle just kept on trucking. With Europe still reeling, we hopped the Atlantic to see whether G2's brand of shock and awe would be anywhere near as effective.
G2's upsurge in confidence and quality meant they were slight favourites. But with this much at stake, form goes out the window.
Going for the air dribble play. Can he get the double tap? It's out to Chicago, who will finish it off. Chicago looking for JNaps. JNaps off the back foot.
Series 1 may have been a sweep, but it was incredibly tight. In Series 2, Rogue rallied relentlessly, quickly taking a dominant 2-0 lead in games.
We've seen double commits from G2 and a great pass from First Killer.
Moving upfield, and we are seeing open looks at the net like the one Chicago just had. And we do have that call from G2. They are going to take a tactical timeout here as they are in danger of being swept here in the second series. And Drees looking for JNaps. That's a high shot. Corner it down. This one will be JNaps. Has a lot of control. Does get that flip in.
Oh my gosh!
G2 take the lead.
There could be no more doubts. G2 had forced their way back. As for Guild and Rogue, both once regional winners, they'd been relegated to a 5th place seasonal finish.
After 9 massive months, every goal now had more impact, every game mattered more, and every series heaped pressure exponentially on the team that lost it.
Queso stepped up first, bravely facing BDS, the cream of EU's crop, who topped the RLCS X table by approximately 13.7 billion points.
That's something Queso are going to need to be careful of. Oh, Monkey Moon's just doing it all right now. But only for so long. And then, you're expected to operate when you've been snapped in half. It's not that easy. Extra with a goal steal.
The goal steal. Have Queso got it in them to try and get one more and force Game 7. Well, BDS that step beyond. That's the shot!
BDS, to the surprise of no one, had done what BDS do.
Semi-final 2 was the intriguing one. Team Vitality were once immortal, winning the Season 7 World Championship and missing out on retaining their crown by 1 goal in Season 8.
But this season their light had faded, chasing BDS so desperately that they'd lost their sense of self. In spring, they'd gone out before the final day, twice.
Could K-Dop & Co. rediscover themselves when it mattered?
Pass over to Fairy Peak? No, it's going to be Alpha. Has the read off the corner. It comes for free for K-Dop, and Vitality punished top once again!
Saving out every single one.
Flame on the backboard again. K-Dop got the 50! Alpha quickly off the ceiling. Fairy Peak kicks this one up. So many awkward balls. Pass for Fairy. K-Dop shots easy! Vitality take the lead!
Not even Johnny Boy could have scripted this. Vitality and BDS, BDS and Vitality. The perfect European Grand Final.
North America, over to you. Thanks, Stumpy. After dominating the spring major with a smile, NRG were favourites for the whole ting. G2's best weapon was their momentum.
My wife is a huge NRG fan,
okay.
So I have to go with NRG.
Here comes Drees, though, trying to extend it. Justin won't miss this time. Follow up, though. Wood working in. JNaps' shot is good.
G2 holding on, but these clears are not clearing over that last man. This was pitching towards net. It goes in for Garrett.
G2 had pushed NRG to the limits of this new format. This was the first time North America had seen a third series in the set. Envy and SSG beat that.
Atomic off his own backboard, but the rebound to be to Typical, who controls it up in the air. You see Mist trying to get his footing. Mist, he's far back, but he's still going to be the first to it. Moving it up to Atomic. Atomic off the backboard to mid. Drops it in. Mist, wide arc around the ball, gets dunked, and that has to hurt. Another 50 shot opportunity for Typical. Typical upper 90.
We now knew our grand finalists from all 4 regions. While Europe and North America rumbled on, Oceania and South America had been patiently awaiting their moment, ready to fight over $100,000 per region for one set. In OCE, Ground Zero Gaming had dominated all year, but Cringe Society were dangerous.
In South America, True Neutral had been the dominant force, but the legendary Furia were far from pushovers. For the South American and Oceanic teams in particular, the chance to represent their region on the world stage was a massive honor. The awe-inspiring amount of money on offer was the icing on the cake.
9 months of competition would boil down to 4 grand finals across the next 48 hours. But who would stand tall in this high-pressure moment?
I mean, get out your protractor, Chamico. You'll be able to make that measurement. That's about 178 degrees right there. Wow. Shad, though, making up for it here. What a shot! Shad, the monster! And True Neutral survived the marathon. They are your South American champions.
Ever stop it! Ever stop it! Flip reset, air dribble off the crossbar. I mean, this is why he's the best player on the team.
Ground Zero do it. They take the last game and they take the championship.
Alpha, infield pass, and this continues to work. Now Alpha couldn't quite hook himself around to try and find the shot still. Looks to try and set up a teammate. It's good. Team Vitality are your European champions.
Justin, the corner boost, or the mid boost rather, picking it up, weaving his way around the and NRG crossed the finish line as champions.
Everyone that's joined us for this long journey, thank you so much for watching the RLCS.